Okay, the live stream is rolling. Let's see, is this the best angle we can get? All right, we'll give the stream a minute for if anybody wants to join in. But let's see. Oh, Sapker, John, Infinity Productions, Jessica, D Up Gaming, and more. Hello, everyone. Whoa, there's already 100 people in the stream, and I just started it. Well, the comments are flying by. Hello, everyone. Just want to do this quick stream. This won't be a super long one. Probably won't be like an hour-long one. But just want to, first of all, wish all of you Happy New Year. We're now in 2019, which is kind of crazy to think because it felt like it was like not that long ago that we were going from 2017 to 2018, and then all of a sudden it's 2019. And I haven't been doing really any videos the past like 2 months, so I want to do this this live stream. And well, if you're wondering where have I been, I haven't really been anywhere. I've been still here in Costa Rica, exactly the same, but I haven't really been doing that many videos, and I don't have like a legitimate like reason why this is the reason why I haven't been doing videos, but it's just I was feeling a bit burnt out from doing so many videos and trying to like be really consistent with like doing loads of videos. So I want to take a little bit of a break. I will of course do videos, but it's kind of like the videos that I will do may not be exactly the same as they were when I was 13 or 14. They're always going to be, you'll see the similarities, and they're going to be similar, like outdoors, exploring and stuff. But now that I'm a bit older, obviously my interests would change. The way I'm thinking has changed. So yeah, just want to keep you guys up to date. If you're wondering why I have this super backlit, do you have AirPods? No, says Bebsy. No, these are just normal headphones. But what I figured out with YouTube live streams is that if it's the background isn't that bright, then YouTube for some reason overexposes your face, like makes your face super bright and tries to like expose for the background. So if the background, like this might be a little bright, but it's the best that I could find right here. Did you get a haircut? Yep, I like to keep my hair nice and short. You can probably see I'm already sweating a little bit. It is insanely hot out. Very, very hot. John. Yep, YouTube is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think Instagram does a better job of live streams. Like, I feel when I do a live stream on Instagram, the settings, like the camera, for some reason, it just exposes for my face. It can be like the middle of the night and I just have a little light, and Instagram like adjusts and makes my face, it exposes for my face and then leaves the background dark or however it is. Oh, Infinity Productions is asking, what camera am I using right now? I'm just using my iPhone. It's not the latest greatest. It's the 8, so it's not, it has a pretty good camera, but I found like it's just so easy to do a live stream from your phone, because if you just connect to the internet, if you have earbuds, plug them right in, and then right now I'm using this little microphone, so hopefully the audio is all right. But I've thought about doing setups where I have like a camera with a lens and use like some type of like the Elgato adapter and then run it through my computer and stuff, and then have like a microphone set up, and sure, the quality might be a bit better, but that's one of the things with YouTube is keeping stuff simple and just being able to do a video or live stream like right when you want to and not have to like set up for like half an hour or an hour. At least that works for me. Yeah, the comments are flying by super insanely fast. But yeah, I actually don't recognize a lot of these names, so those of you who have maybe found my channel recently, thank you for subscribing. We recently hit 130 subscribers. Thank you very much. And thank you, Jessica, and everybody for the happy birthday wishes. And yes, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to all of you. Icy, no, that did not happen. Oh, Swell Chasers. I made a school report about you, and I want to DM you some pictures on Instagram. Yo, that is, wow, I never thought somebody would do a school report about me. But yeah, feel free to send the pictures over. Just DM them on Instagram, and I'll check my DMs. King Flames, can you make more vlogs with the G7X? Well, I feel like the background is getting a little bright. Maybe we need to like adjust the angle a little bit or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's getting a little bright. Like that would be the perfect exposure, but it's hard to find the perfect. More vlogs with the G7X. Oh, we got a motorcycle passing by. We'll let them pass. Oh, is it getting too... 1 second. Whoa, the comments are flying by way too quickly. Infinity Productions, do you have a G7X Mark III? I don't have the G7X. I have the first generation normal G7X. Did the G7X Mark III come out? I didn't hear about it, but maybe it did. I know, what is it, CES or something is coming up like this month, and that's a time where they there is no G7X3. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what? Is there actually a G7X3? But at CES, there might be some new releases of new cameras and stuff. G7X Mark III, A7S Mark III. That'd be pretty cool. Oh boy, these comments are flying by way too quickly. The Felina Sony camera is best, brother. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to use both a Sony camera and a Canon camera. And like one of my last videos was comparing the 70D and the A7S Mark II. And yeah, Sony definitely is ahead with like resolution, the quality, the low light, just like in a bunch of different ways. But there's just something about that even though I've used the Sony camera a ton, not a lot for my videos, but for videos for other people and working for others, there's something about Canon where it's just like, just straight out of the box, I like how the colors look. And I know a lot of people say that, but I do very much like this. Do you still surf? Asks Sean. Yes, I still surf. I do still surf. Surfed yesterday for like 3 hours in the afternoon. It was pretty fun. Renzo, I think he's 16 years old. Well, I have been 16 years old for the past year, but on New Year's Eve I turned 17. So last year I turned 17, and now I'm 17. Whoa, crazy. Josiah, can I get a shout out? Yeah, sure. Shout out to Josiah. You. Donovan, what is your main goal in 2019? Main goal. I haven't put that much thought into major goals that I have in 2019, but let me think about it. Major goal in 2019. Well, I've been working on it for like the past 2 to 3 years, but just, wow, I feel like now it's getting a bit too dark here. Do we need to turn this way? Better. Let's scoot over here. Whoa. Sorry for the shaky camera. Okay, I think this is a little better because now it's, at least from my end, it looks a little better. Whoa. So, something that I have been wanting to try to get to for like the past 2-3 years is, and I'm not even sure if it would be that great being able to do this, but it's just the thought and trying to get to it. But fit everything in a backpack. I talked about this a few years ago, and like I'd say a few years ago is when I really started like getting into like minimalism. I just simplicity, and I want every belonging that I own to I just love that belonging. Like I don't want to have things that I like just have them because I got them. Maybe I bought them because I thought I would like it, but then I just kind of have it. You know, like you may have like 30 t-shirts, But there's always those t-shirts that you just always avoid. Even if they are at the top there, even if they're, you still kind of just like push them to the side and keep looking for those shirts that are like your favorites. I want everything that I have to be those favorites. Like this shirt right here, it just fits perfectly. I love this t-shirt. I want every t-shirt I want to love every t-shirt as much as I love this one. So that's something I've been constantly working on. Oh, a super chat from Big Blue 07. Can you see how long you can hold your breath and try to beat your last record now at the end of the stream? I could give that a shot. Nathaniel Hunter, a $1 super chat. Thank you a ton. And Big Blue super chat was $15. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not going to do it right now because I'll be totally out of breath. But at the end of the shot, last time I did like around just over 2 minutes, but I can give it another shot. And it's going to be difficult to beat that record. So where was I? I was talking about, oh yeah, simplicity. I want every belonging that I have that is in my possession. I want to just like love that thing so much, and it is just like those, you have like those few things that you just bring you so much joy, whether it's like your phone or your laptop or a certain piece of clothing, everything. So constantly working on that. And the thing that I would love to get to at some point is to fit everything, all my belongings in a backpack. I'm not sure if I'll continue to have that goal, because there's certain things that I wouldn't be able to fit in a backpack, like a surfboard or certain things. But like the majority of stuff, like the main things, and then I'm thinking maybe a backpack and like a surfboard bag, or a backpack and a duffel bag, because I like certain hobbies where you need a bit more equipment that maybe wouldn't fit in just a normal backpack. 3 Cubed, are you live streaming on your phone? Yes, I'm currently live streaming on my phone. I think I missed the comment back here. Let me scroll back. Oh, Alfie, you still keep in touch with Orion Eschel? Yes, I was supposed to go down to meet up with Orion and Coco. Coco was visiting here in Costa Rica, and I was planning on going over there. It was going to be awesome, going to go hang out with them. But then there was no shuttles or buses or planes or anything going that direction, and I was trying to figure out a way to get over there. But for some reason at that time, like the shuttles, there was no shuttles going, so that wasn't an option. There was no buses, and there was no puddle jumpers going. Or there was puddle jumpers, but all the seats had been taken for the time that would have been possible. So wasn't able to make it happen, but hopefully get to meet up at another time. I was even looking into some type of thing where like maybe catch a shuttle to a town that's like an hour and a half or so, and then try to catch like something from there. Try to take something from that town to there, but like I only would have been able to hang out for like a day or so. So like trying to figure out how to get there, and then if I like miss the bus or like the bus doesn't show up, which happens all the time around here, then I would have been stuck in some random town, and don't necessarily want that to happen. Somebody asked if I have a motorcycle. No, I do not have a motorcycle. And John, you could have taken a chopper. Yes, that could have been a possibility, but I'm not really in touch with the. Yeah, that would have been, of course, great if I could have had like a private helicopter show up and just like pass a ladder down, like a rope ladder or something. I just like climb right up and take me over. That would have been great, but someday, one day. Oh. Super chat from. I see a super chat, but I don't see a name. It says the message was retracted. Whoever that was, thank you a ton for that super chat, but it says that the message was retracted, so I can't see it. Yes, Big Blue. At the end of this live stream, I'll hold my breath for as long as I can. If I don't know if I'll be able to beat the record, I'd have to go over 2 minutes. I don't remember exactly what I did the last time, but I will do my best. I'm gonna rest, stop talking for like a minute to like catch my breath, but I will give it a shot. Um, 3 cubed, what GoPro do you have? I have the Hero 4. The Hero 7 looks super, super awesome with that crazy, hyper smooth stabilization, but the GoPro that I have works, and don't feel the need to buy the next one right now. Caplint, what's the best activity to do outdoors? You know, there's, of course, tons of activities that you can do outdoors, but, you know, just the simple thing of just, if you're outdoors, just maybe sitting there or standing there and just observing your surroundings, like listening. Sometimes you're like going through the nature and you're like not paying attention, but then like if you like just stop moving, just like hang out in one spot, you'll notice like little creatures, little critters crawling around over here, over there. Might see this bird hiding camouflaged up in the tree or something. That is a pretty cool activity that can be fun. But like activity. Obviously, it depends on what you like to do, because biking through the outdoors is super awesome. That can be super fun. Just walking through the outdoors can be incredibly enjoyable. If there's trees to climb, climbing trees. I mean, just being outdoors is a pretty enjoyable activity, I would say. Luke Reynolds and Jarlith ask, what country do you want to go to, or country goals? Country goals. Honestly, I have much about goals for 2019. Let's see, countries that would be cool to visit. Well, of course, visiting Hawaii at some point, because that's where my parents grew up. It would be very cool to visit there at some point, because I've heard a lot about it, but I've never seen it, Hawaii, in real life with my own eyes. That would be a cool place to visit and check out. I'd love to just like check out some islands. There's islands around Costa Rica. There's islands, different spots that are like small, and there's nobody living on them, and it's just kind of just like nature, wild, and just like check these little islands out. Because I've seen islands like when you're like in a little plane or puddle jump or something. There's these little islands just like out, and the only way to get to it is like on a boat, or if you were to kayak there or something. I think that would be really fun, just checking out these islands where nobody lives and there's nothing, just maybe animals and stuff. Some islands like that would be pretty sick to check out. Somebody asked earlier, what size board am I riding? Well, right now I've been using one of my dad's surfboards, which is, what's the board? I think the board is a 6'2", and I've been using that board at the moment, because I've kind of outgrown the yellow surfboard, which I was using for a little while. I want your Hero 7. No, I don't have the Hero 7. I've watched and seen a ton of videos on it, but I don't have it myself. I have the Hero 4 black, and that GoPro, it still works great. I would love, obviously anyone would love to use or have the Hero 7, but I don't feel the need to buy it at the moment. Whoa. Another super chat from Big Blue. If you can do one breath hold now and one breath hold at the end, like last time, it will be good because you will be warmed up. I suppose I'm just gonna in 5 minutes, I'm going to do a breath hold, and then that will be the end of the stream. So 5 more minutes of chatting with all of you, and then we'll do the breath hold. We'll just do one. Kylie Duncan. Hey, Chua, love your vids. Super chat. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you for the super chat. Of course, it is super duper appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the chat. Gonzalo Marotti. A few people have asked, how tall am I? Currently about like 6'1" and a smidge. Like right when I wake up, it might be like a smidge over 6'1", but then like after you walk around the whole day, maybe like 6'1", around 6 feet, in that area. Kaplan, what's the tallest tree you have ever climbed? Tallest tree I've ever climbed? What's the tallest tree I've ever climbed? It may be the tree that I climbed in, the tree that I live in. Did the tree house tour. That tree is a pretty good height, and at the top, it's a solid. I'm not the best at calculating heights, but I would say like at least 40, 50 feet. At the tippy top, I would say. It's around that. Might be wrong. John, that video was hilarious. Thank you. Oh, Sam. What time did the chat begin? Well, I started the live stream 22 minutes ago. Infinite Productions. What's your favorite camera? The camera that I've probably used the most for personal vlogs is the G7X Mark I, the first generation one. And favorite camera, it's really hard because there's like things from different cameras that I want to like combine and make the perfect ultimate vlogging all around camera. But probably the A7S Mark II. I've never used the Sony A7 III, but I'm sure that camera is also really great. But from cameras that I've used, probably the A7S Mark III. I mean the A7S Mark II, not the A7S Mark III. I've never used it. It hasn't been announced yet. And simply because of the low light and being able to do 4K and crop in and stuff, yeah. But you know, for like vlogs, probably the G7X because it's just so compact. Rebecca, do you have siblings? Yes, I have one sister. And Matthias, what phone do you have? I have the 8 iPhone. Big Blue, make sure you don't delete this stream. Yeah, not gonna delete. And whenever I do a live stream, it then turns into a video live stream, which you can watch later. Abby, well, this is a question that I've never seen before. What's the nicest thing a random stranger / fan has, where'd it go? Has randomly done for you? Let's see. I would say, there's many questions that I've heard like tons of times because they are very common questions, but that's a question that I have never heard before, and that's a very creative question to ask, I would say. The nicest thing, that is really hard to say. I mean, just the simple thing of like subscribing and watching my videos. I mean, that's a pretty nice thing for somebody that I've never met in real life, and they watch my videos and then they want to decide to subscribe and continue following my channel. I would say that is a pretty nice thing for a stranger to do. Jay Radic, do you still do the barefoot thing? Yes, I mean, I will always do the barefoot thing. It's not like I am barefoot for the videos. Like since I was born, I've always liked going barefoot. At school, at school, I used to always go around barefoot until it was mandatory that you wear shoes, and I had to start wearing shoes at school. You know, when I'm just hanging out, I'm barefoot. Even in the States or somewhere, you know, whenever I get a chance to, like, unless we're out walking, I'm usually barefoot. If we're walking around, I'll throw some shoes on, but at the house, definitely barefoot. If I'm able to be barefoot, definitely going to be barefoot. It's just, I just enjoy it. 1 second, I feel I may have missed it. Carl says from a super chat, any plans for meeting up with Alec again? No plans at the moment, but when you meet up with someone and you do maybe a collab or something, and then it goes well, I'm sure nearly always at some point in the future you end up meeting up again, because now it's like I'm friends with him and we've done 2 collaborations, so I'm sure at some point hopefully we'll get to meet up and do some other type of collab or hang out or something. Nothing planned at the moment, but it's like even with, you know, when you have a friend, even if they like, you don't see them for like 10 years or something, and then you like see them again, it's like, yo, what's up? Like, how's everything been? And you know, you always, like, people who you like kind of got along with good, you kind of always will keep in touch to some degree for like hopefully ever. All right, it's been 27 minutes. I'm gonna just sit here and just stop talking so I can like recuperate my breath, and then we'll do a quick breath hold. So I'll be reading all the comments. Guy. Oh, Guy, thanks for joining the stream. Ask, are you riding the quad around a lot? I do drive it around a little bit for getting around a little bit, but actually right now it's broken down, so at the moment it's being repaired. But yeah, to get around, to maybe make plans or something, yes, a bit. Okay, I see all the questions and I want to answer them, but I gotta get my breath back so I can do a breath hold and try to beat my record. Oh yes, and if any of you would like to join this breath hold, then just for the next minute, we're just gonna, I'm not gonna talk at all, I'm just gonna breathe, get lots of airflow, and just try to get my breath back, and then we'll hold the breath for as long as we can. So feel free to join in. Right at 30 minutes of live streaming, we'll start. A breath holding party. Sounds good. Okay, and I'm gonna count down from 5, and then we're all gonna start holding our breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. I didn't beat my last record, but I don't want to pass out, and I've been talking quite quickly for the past 30 minutes, so whew. I'm not sure exactly how long that was, but it was a minute and something. As long as it's over a minute, I'm happy. All right, everyone. It's been 32 minutes, this live stream. Thank you all for joining this stream, and 2019 will, well, 2018 felt like it just went by very quickly, and that's how every year feels like at the end. Maybe 2019, hopefully at the end of the year, it'll be like, wow, I feel like I've done so much this year that it doesn't feel like 2019 just like whizzed by super quickly. So hopefully at the end of 2019, you will have maybe worked on or accomplished, done so many things that you're like, you know what, I'm pretty satisfied with how this year has been, and now I'm pumped for 2020. But we're still in 2019. No need to worry about 2020 yet. All right, everyone. Whoa, a few more super chats. One from Melvin Oliveria. Says, you beat me. Well, no worries. You know, there's tons of people who would totally crush me in a breath holding competition, and it's like that with everything. There's always like somebody who's a bit better, nearly always, unless you're like the best in the world, but a lot of the times there's somebody that is better. But as long as you are happy with where you're at, or as long as you're making little bits of improvement, it's all good. And a super chat from Big Blue. Do one more at the end. Now this is the end of the live stream. That was the breath holding. Now I'm like totally out of breath. But thank you all for joining the stream and for the super chats, subscribing. See you in the next one.